I'd be nowhere without my family, I'll be honest.
Well, let's talk about that. First off,
Yeah.
let's introduce, because I think this guy's a wonderful gentleman.
Hi.
And he has a great family life as well. And I think that's why we really have him on the show, because of all around. Serious talk right now, because this guy's wonderful. That watch is so cool. I appreciate it. You can borrow it later. I'll rent it to you. But no, Kyler's a wonderful guy. He has so much going on, and that's why we brought him on the show. Good friends with this guy, Kyler Fisher. Everybody, Kyler Fisher.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome.
You got closer with him last night, so now you're
I
really
did,
good
and
friends.
hey, let's talk
close.
about how close we got. In a sense. What do you think?
I mean, it was real.
In the
it's
no
about as
camera
close to
room?
a man I've ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you get out of this?
Did he
Kyler?
tell you to move it over? He's done that.
Everybody's like,
done that
what are they
before.
talking about right
We'll
now?
we'll go
He
into
didn't say
why.
move
but
it over, but
He moved it over?
he just moved it over, yeah.
I had to
All right,
shift.
well,
it.
let's go-
let's
over
go
a little
into
bit.
like what happened.
Let's
and
talk
then-
about this.
yeah.
I'm a neuromuscular sports therapist, so we did some therapy yesterday and last night. So if you want to explain what you got out of it, brother, you let me.
I mean,
know.
I feel like I'm straighter. I just feel like I feel like I'm full of stress.
straighter.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just
more like more
straight.
aligned in a
My
sense?
wife
I don't feel-
actually,
I feel less
asked my
straight
wife
when I
because for
leave.
me, it's more of a metrosexual situation. But again, like if you
It's too
want to
early
say,
for
I
this.
mean, straight spine and hip alignment,
I used to be. Yeah, no, I'm straighter.
right?
For sure.
I know, and you know what? And we came out of there straighter too.
Yeah,
Right?
we did.
And you feel your spine and hip alignment was
And
great.
your wife
No,
was
no, but
filming.
for real,
Serious,
when I
and
got
my wife
home-
was filming this.
when I got
so we
home-
have footage too.
Now it's getting weird.
I asked my wife if anything she knew anything was different. She said you're standing up.
A little bit more straight.
Yeah.
That's
So I
good.
am
So
straighter.
we did.
You got
Okay, so
taller.
all seriousness,
I
all
am.
seriousness, we worked on his ACL because he had an ACL situation on your left side, and you also had a labrum tear on your right side. So there was a little bit of an unbalanced situation on lateral rotations. And I know Jason, we've worked together too as well with your labrum tear.
Yep.
Labrum tears are kind of hardcore when it comes down to scar tissue. It actually freezes your hip and your iliopsoas, so it's kind of hard to go lateral movement. So he's a little bit more flexible, is what we talked about last night, considering, right? And we
Yeah.
got you into just different positions.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
why I said
Just
it.
a few.
Huh?
Just a few.
Okay.
It
Well,
was great.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It was honestly, I was telling Jason before you got here, and you were late, by the way, to your own podcast.
Yep.
But
Fashionably
I was telling him that I've never had an experience like that, and it was amazing.
I appreciate
Like,
that so much, brother. Yeah.
It was very unique. Like you have a gift. There's a real like almost God-given talent there.
I appreciate that. Thank
Never-
you.
And it's
Never
different
had
than most. Like
Yeah.
most physical therapists. You know, like you can go to a physical therapist, but now like people like Adam, you'll just walk up to him and you'll be like, my arm's fucked up, and you'll be like, here, let me see. And like 10 minutes later, they feel like a better person.
I
don't know. It's weird.
You know, I take pride in my work and I love what I do. And I think that's probably the beauty of it too, in essence. I've learned a lot too as well with modalities and different things that we'd use for tools. But I definitely appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And there's more where that came from. You know that. We take care of each other.
Heck
Take care of
yeah.
us, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I want to get into specifics on what you're doing and pursuing right now, because I feel like people need to know and want to know. So what are we doing in pursuit right now with your country singing career? And what
Oh
are you
yeah,
up
I'm
to?
just
Talk
singing
to me.
country music. You know, it's like a midlife crisis thing. I started 5 years
Too
ago.
young for that.
Yeah, well,
No,
I mean, the natural,
We're like midlife right now.
No,
You're
I-
past midlife.
Oh, yeah, well, it is
You're past
mid.
midlife.
I am,
We're
I
midlife
am.
right
Yeah, but they
now.
also
Yeah.
say we're like
Fortunate for me.
160 now, so we're all right.
Yeah.
I went to that brain health thing, and they all say 160.
this whole thing really stemmed off of my dad passing away. I
Got
mean,
it. Okay,
my
let's
dad
talk
passed
about
away
that.
at 56 years old. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pushing
That's young.
I'm pushing 40 years old.
Okay. and
So naturally, I wanna do things that excite me and keep me young.
get the
and-
endorphins going, keep the dopamine going, high spike
Yeah,
happiness.
and I have bucket list things in my life, and one of those things was to get on stage.
Okay.
Because I've always been afraid of like public speaking and honestly singing.
So
in front
basically,
of people.
getting out of comfort zone in a sense too,
Yeah.
and starting new adventures in a sense.
Yeah, that's what it's been for me.
That's great. I love
So you know, even this last year, I mean, I've had show after show, and it's been great. I mean, it's anywhere from 500 to 4,000 people. You know,
Did you play when you
doing-
were younger too?
I played and sang
Yeah.
growing up, and I never did anything with it.
Yeah.
You know, so 5 years ago, I decided I was going to produce music. I was sitting on a beach in Bali, and I was listening to a song called "Die a Happy Man." And the day I got home, I called Avi,
Yep.
and I said, "Hey,
Mr.
dude, I
Avi.
need to find a good songwriter." And that was the day I started.
Garrett was
That's
a
awesome.
soprano. You need backup singers?
Oh, heck yeah!
Yeah.
I
Let's
can
do it.
show you a
I was
little
the
bit.
alto. He was the soprano.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a
Let's
great
go.
combination.
Yeah, he can help
You
you.
know,
You guys had a
I
group?
could be on your next album. It would
Okay.
You sang, Garrett?
Yeah, I used to sing.
Really?
Yeah,
I was in a
sang.
band since I was like 12.
I did. You know what? I did acting a little bit too when I was a
Yeah.
kid, which is really fun. But the singing was more of the soprano-based type stuff too. And I sang my junior year and senior year of high school. Absolutely loved it. Played sports too as well, which was a good combination.
Yeah.
Of that.
I would
And
love to see you both sing together.
yeah, like singing, like
know
while you're
what?
catching a pass. You're like,
You know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
used to
gotta sing
sing
that.
in my head when I was
Yeah.
catching
Yeah.
the pass, which is
Yeah,
funny.
maybe.
But
That's
I sounded better in my head than I did actually outside.
most
of that,
likely.
you know. But I did. I was a soprano. It was great.
awesome.
Yeah.
I heard Kyler's new song. It's badass.
Oh yes, I got to hear one of his great songs when we were in Vegas together, and
Yeah.
I'm not a country fan. I just got to let everybody know.
that's
here.
too bad.
It is too bad. You know, maybe
I'm
I
a
should
country fan
explore a
now.
little bit more. You know.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I really enjoyed it, and you have a great voice, and you have a great team. And I
Yeah,
feel
thanks.
that- yeah.
Got a song
and-
coming out on November 29th.
Excellent.
There
And,
we go.
and what's in this specific song? What is it? What is it about? And what is it geared towards?
It's called Country Now. It's
Okay.
basically me taking my wife out of her Orange County vibe and turning her.
I
Turning
love
into
that.
a country girl.
Turning her into a country
There you
girl.
go.
Yeah.
She's got the vibe. She's got the look.
She
Yeah.
does. She
She's got
does.
like a country.
She does.
look.
You can. She's like your little Southern belle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Put her in some cowboy boots.
Uh-huh.
Cute little dress.
Yeah.
A hat like that would be cool. Right?
Yeah.
Gonna go into detail.
That's what I'm picturing. That's all I'm picturing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
all that-
Okay, we're
all
good. We're
that's
good on
good.
that. We're good on that.
Yeah, we're having fun.
That's
all I
good.
can
Now,
say.
also, okay, let's talk. Okay, so marriage-wise, of course, we're just
Still
talking.
married.
Yeah,
Still
of course,
married.
right? I hope so.
I'm still married.
right?
Married?
Still married.
Yep.
We're all still married.
Talking about Madison,
Mike.
she's great. You know, we've
know,
gone out
she's-
all together. She's absolutely lovely, and I want to talk about your kids and your family life because I feel like that's so important, and especially goals and stuff that we set in.
Yeah.
And what makes it special, and for why and what reasons we do things. So, the motivation for your kids. Do the kids give you motivation to do other things and options, or explain. Let us.
Oh, you know how it is being a dad. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you have mouths to feed. There's no stopping. You have no
It's
no
constant.
choice,
It's
actually.
It really is. It's constant.
So that's
isn't it?
that's number one. Mouths to feed first. You
Yes.
know,
Yep.
somebody was asking me about this morning if I had, time to go to Nashville on a certain day, and I was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't. You know,
Yeah.
it's like they
it
come
gets
first
tougher.
always.
Yeah.
They come first always, and if I get a little extra time, I'm writing, recording,
Yeah.
or working on other pursuits like Jason and I have.
Yeah.
But yeah, the kids come first.
Yeah.
Our day, our day to day comes first. Our day job
And
first.
it's amazing what you guys do, and kids are experiencing so much too, as well. Enjoying social media, exploring that type of stuff too. I know at the beginning stages also, you guys ended up doing some family stuff back in the day,
Yeah.
and then kind of like got your feet wet a little bit in social media.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk about that.
Yeah, we got really wet for sure. Super 9 years of being wet.
No
in social
joke,
on
right?
YouTube.
Yeah. So yeah, we at one point we were one of the kind of the pioneers of family lifestyle vlogging.
Who got you into that at the beginning stages?
Yeah. Where did the idea come
What
from?
were the where did the idea?
I mean, Casey Neistat probably
Okay.
got the ball rolling in my head. But I've told this story probably 1,000 times on 1,000 podcasts, so it's kind of funny.
When's the last podcast you've been on?
Like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
do it again.
Somebody else's podcast.
do it again.
Yeah,
Explain.
so,
I didn't hear
I was a traditional actor in Hollywood. Me and my wife were kind of doing the whole cattle call audition thing. She's been in the business her whole life, and she kind of got me into it 12 years ago or so. And we lived across the street from a bunch of YouTubers, bunch of Viners. Actually, it wasn't even YouTube, but nobody even did YouTube back then when
What
we
year was
started.
that? Yeah, I was gonna say.
2014.
Okay, so it's the beginning.
Was that the
stages
Jake
of a
Paul
lot.
stage?
Yeah. Yeah.
The
when
Jake
he
and
was
Logan stage?
when he was a 17-year-old kid running around,
There we go.
We were talking about that today. It's a
Yeah.
little crazy what happened now.
Right? I mean,
pretty
yeah,
wild.
right? Coming to the future.
Pretty
See
wild.
what
So
those guys are
we we lived across the street from those guys. Randomly one day, Logan called my wife and asked her if she would play an actress role in one of his skits. She grew like 15,000 followers that day from his post.
And
So we were
that's
like,
at
oh,
14.
cool. Social media is
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
What is this like
absolutely.
follower thing, So I kind of had it in my mind, that I would try to start, So I started making skits on my own and,
Good deal.
getting a little traction there. But then we found out we were having twins. So we actually moved back down south to Orange County,
Okay.
be close to our parents. I had no plans of really, really going forward with this until the twins came. The twins came and then I was like, man, this makes us unique. We should jump on the internet and see how it goes. And sure enough, like we started making videos and making our own kind of viral-ish videos. But then one day I just called Jake and I said, dude, we got to make a video with these kids. What do you think? And he's like, hell yeah, bring them up. So we made this video and he was the fastest growing YouTuber on the internet at the time.
You're
Nobody even
17 then?
Nobody even know what that meant. Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
Jake and Logan both were growing so fast.
crazy.
Like it was not even. We couldn't even comprehend it. It was crazy. He just had. I don't know if you know what Social Blade is, but it was like this thing you could look up in real time what your subscriber count was,
Okay.
and it was literally going like this.
I'm like a dinosaur with that. I
It was,
didn't- I
it
didn't
was,
do
it was
AOL.
wild, man. It was wild. So I grew like 150,000 subscribers in 24 hours on top of my 40,000.
Okay.
And then I was like, ding, light bulb. Call Logan, same thing.
Worked out.
Oh, it just
Everybody
worked
knew it
out.
worked
And
out.
called David Dobrik, called everybody. And we made these videos with everybody with our twins and just blew up.
So how old were the twins when you guys first got them into that? Right when they were born,
like-
considering like it was like
Like 3 months.
really
3
okay.
months
So
old.
it was just family oriented right there.
They were on a TV show already. The
Okay.
day they were born, they booked this show called Days of Our Lives, which you probably have heard of. It's like a long
Soap
time
opera we
daytime
don't
soap.
watch, yeah.
So
Of course. Why would you watch that?
Watch it with my grandma.
I
Yeah.
used to watch it.
So they were on Days of Our Lives for like a year, and then they booked a national commercial when the second they came out. It was crazy.
Okay.
So
that's crazy.
yeah, it's pretty wild. Subway.
Subway commercial?
Thank God for Subway.
Yeah.
Right?
Subway saved my ass, actually.
Same with
Really?
Jared. Did it save
Jared?
No, it did not.
Save
Not
it
quite
and took it
Jared.
away.
Not,
Oh,
not
he
quite
Saved it
Jared.
and took the ass away.
I'm talking
No,
about
but
the weight
really,
loss, guys.
I was actually I had a really bad business deal that went south, and honestly, Subway saved our life. So it's crazy.
That's amazing.
I love that.
Subway saved my life.
That should be a T-shirt.
That should be a t-shirt.
Yeah.
we
shouldn't do that.
They don't know that yet, but maybe they'll see this podcast. You know,
I'll give you some
give us
subs.
another endorsement deal.
Why
Yeah.
not? Why not? Or Jersey Mike's or somebody else.
No, Subway saved my
Subway.
life.
Yeah.
I actually like Subway a lot better. I'll be honest.
Do you?
Yeah.
And why is that?
No, I just do.
Do you like the bread better?
Yeah.
I mean, we can have
nine
Stacey
grain-
talk about the
9
nutrition
grain honey
elements
oat.
there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Stacey.
Subway.
Stacey.
So yeah, social media. I mean, it's been great. Like it's been a great run. You know,
Great.
we're still going. We're still doing it. It's our day to day. You know, but things have changed a lot.
Yeah, it's amazing how
different.
you guys balance everything out because I know how busy you guys are, and especially with the kids doing their thing. The girls are 9 now, the twins, right?
8,
Eight.
8,
yep.
and then 7.
8, 5.
Okay.
You're not.
You're not
I'll
close.
just
Way
He
off
just
here.
got our kids right
Way
on
off.
the last time.
Yeah, on the last
How old are our
time,
kids, Stacey?
keep going.
How old are our kids? I don't even-
He has 5 of them.
8-year-old twins, 5-year-old daughter, and 4-year-old son, and a 2-year-old son.
There we go.
Yeah.
Do
So
all the
3
kids
girls and 2
like
girls.
the stuff? Like, or did one or
Yeah,
two of the
yeah,
kids
they-
like not care
It's
for
like
it?
a part of life. You
Yeah,
know
it's
what I
part
mean?
of what they
Part of
do
life.
already,
We don't
right?
force it though.
They were
I mean,
literally born doing it.
yeah, we don't have that type of content that's scheduled like scripty content. It's like be on set at this time. It's not like that at our house. We never want it to be like that. You know.
Yeah.
So.
They
not-
found that balance.
Oh, totally
It worked.
balanced. Totally balanced that way. You know, my kids barely do anything. They barely know the camera's there when it is there.
That's
That's
great.
good.
That's what's cool.
great. Yeah, absolutely. Branding wise, I know you're working on some stuff too when it comes down to
Yeah.
branding.
Yeah, is that what we want to do? We want to talk about that?
let's talk about it.
Yeah, I want to talk about the product that you've been
Sure,
working
yeah.
on. I think that would be great because we're talking about the kids right now.
We're in the kid space.
Yeah.
We're in the kids space.
We'll tease it out a little bit.
Let's tease it out.
We can tease it.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Tell them where it started.
My kids wake up every morning and they the first thing they ask for is chocolate milk, and so I was like, okay, well, no,
Yeah.
Right.
because it's all sugar.
Absolutely.
It's
And
crap.
the biggest worry as a parent is like, you know, what kind of nutrients are my kids getting? Like, I hate sending my kids to school knowing they're eating school lunch because I know that it's crap.
Yep.
and I just want to make sure they get the nutrients and the protein and things like that. So we're doing I hate to say this, but we're doing like I'm not going to say that. Actually, I'm not going to say that. We keep saying that, but I'm not going to say that.
I mean, it's a
Don't put
good
too much- don't put too much
example.
out.
We're doing a nice chocolate green version for kids.
Yeah, and healthy
So-
a healthy chocolate milk
Okay,
powder for kids.
So healthy wise, are we talking protein? Are we talking
Protein.
Yeah, like kind of supplements, right?
Uh-huh.
Stuff like that.
Greens.
Yeah.
So kind of an
Vitamins,
all around,
greens, yeah.
like an all around.
Full spectrum.
Yeah.
Come on,
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what does it taste like? Did you guys do samples yet?
We tasted today actually.
Yeah.
And
We
Tastes
how-
tasted
and
one
how
of
was it?
one of
How
our
was it?
first.
Chocolate milk. It tastes like chocolate milk.
Straight up?
I mean, it tastes great.
Tastes like YooHoo, but
I mean, it tastes like a healthy version. You can taste a
love
little bit
that.
of the green. But it's mostly chocolate. Tastes sweet. Tastes great.
I love it.
I mean, I don't
It
know.
was
What do you
really,
think?
I think
out
it's
there.
pretty good. I mean,
We're gonna try
we're
a
getting
bunch
there.
more. I mean, we have a lot of formulas being worked on right now, but we're getting there.
I love it. I hear it. I love that.
We're getting there.
Yeah, and I
Well,
think
that's
there's
like with the school that I'm at, and I'm teaching like 200 kids about nutrition.
Oh, I didn't. Honestly, I'll be honest. I didn't know that, and that's
Yeah.
amazing to me.
Yeah, so I go like once a week, and it's a middle school. It's like a sports academy, holistic middle school in San Clemente. And so I do that. But it's funny because one of the biggest things that these kids drink is chocolate milk. And I go, why chocolate milk? And they're like, well, the calories and it tastes good.
what type of chocolate milk are they
like
drinking?
literally Nesquik.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm
there's
like, you
the
guys
powder
can't be
Nesquik
drinking
or
that. And they're
something,
like,
or
yeah,
the
but what
Prees.
else do I do? And I was like,
Ovaltine.
yeah.
Rich chocolate Ovaltine.
please.
But they're like, we just want it
Commercial
for
on
the
real quick?
calories. But I'm like, it'd be great if they could get the calories and good stuff too. Like, and it not necessarily be a protein shake,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, the cool thing is we're doing like stick packs too that people can put in their backpack or whatever it
That's
is.
great.
you know?
I
That's
love
great.
that.
Yeah.
Prees.
Send them with the water. Put it in your water. You need
Yep.
this.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good
convenience is ideal.
Well, I think so.
Obviously.
Definitely, without a doubt, especially when you're on the road all the time, right? The kids are on the road doing their thing, so always being nutritionally aware, which is great, especially morning times.
Yeah, we
I
have
think
we
that's
have
a big
a
thing, right? What
at
we start
home,
with.
30 serving version, and then we have a to go travel version with stick packs. It's gonna be good.
I do like
We're
the
excited.
I do like even the stick packs for at home too. It's
Yeah.
cool because it's all pre-portioned.
just hand it to your kid
It's all
and put it in
pre-portioned. They're
water.
not putting like
Yeah.
20.
Scoops in it.
They also
Yeah.
can't have like more than the suggested amount for kids to process protein. Right? It's not
Yeah.
good for their livers and stuff.
Right.
But
Right. So just a certain amount. Now, do you guys know the labeling as far as protein? How much protein is per serving? In those
we
small little
have
packs?
a fairly good idea. Yeah, but it's gonna be around 8 because that's what's
That's great. Are you kidding me?
suggested for kids.
I think the lower the better for that specifically
Yeah.
too. Because we can only absorb so much anyways as adults also.
Yeah.
Right. So like every serving, considering if someone's like 180 pounds, you're going to be probably absorbing about 20 to 21 grams.
Yeah.
A day.
So yeah, no, per serving.
Per serving.
Per serving in a sense. So
It's
I mean,
like
if we
20,
really,
it's
yeah,
like
I mean, if you
30.
really think about
Yeah.
it, like you're disposing a lot when it comes down to proteins these
And
days.
then your body has to work harder, your liver and kidneys.
Absolutely.
process
So
it
you're
all.
working
Yeah.
overtime.
Yeah.
Just from filtering and such too. But yeah, I've always been searching for protein shakes, and even adults too as well for protein shakes. I really truly enjoy Owen protein shakes. I think they're great, and they're low. It's plant-based protein, and I think that's one of the recommended ones because it's so low and because it's pea protein.
Yeah.
And the absorption itself.
This
and
guy
the
was this
digestive's
guy today
great.
was saying whey protein's way better for you.
You
Is that
know,
true?
no. Here's the thing: casein protein, whey
Depends.
protein. There's a lot of dairy in it.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people are the whey gets to them in their stomach and digestive. So there's a hard one too.
hard on some
It's
people's
hard on
stomachs,
some people's
yeah.
stomachs. So again, dairy, caseins, whey protein, a lot of like starches, yeast, and stuff like that too that's added in or fillers. Cross-flow microfiltered proteins.
Well, they have
I
like
would say
the hydrolyzed. they
yeah,
have,
the
like, different
hydrolyzed and stuff would be
versions of whey that
recommendation if I were
sometimes
to
are-
recommend something like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, other than that, lowest form of protein when it comes down to it. So you're going to take 18 to 21. That's going to be a good one rather than 50, right? So why would you put 50 grams of protein in your body at once?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just not, and even a bodybuilder in a sense, it's a hard one.
But what if it says bodybuilder on the bottle?
Yeah, muscle milk.
And I
Yeah,
want to
muscle milk.
muscle milk.
40 grams. The dark one.
I'm going to tell you this.
Yeah, what do they sell for?
Muscle milk is so good. Tasting wise, it's
Yeah,
great.
it's
It's
great,
great.
Well,
Nutrition-wise,
so we have food scientists doing multiple formulations, and
That's
when we're
great.
done with them,
That's great.
you're looking at them, both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely.
Stacy and
without a doubt.
Garrett
for that.
approved. We can put that on the
Stacy
packaging, huh?
approved. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Kid tested
what-
Stacey
yeah,
Crew.
I can't see your
well,
eyes over there, dude.
I do it on
Yeah.
purpose because these lights.
Oh, right.
I have really sensitive light.
Me too.
Eyes.
He's a
Are
rock
yours
star.
blue?
What?
Are your eyes blue?
Blue.
No,
Oh.
they're hazel.
Yeah, mine are. Yeah.
Can you show your eyes? 'Cause
your
they're
half
beautiful.
sensitive eyes?
Look at this. Look at these eyes.
There
You guys
we
kidding
go.
me right
There
now?
we go.
This is why Madison.
He like knows where
This
I
is why
look.
Madison literally, fell in love with this guy. I know it.
Actually, I really
I
don't
fell in
know
love
why
with
she
him
fell
last
in love
week.
with me, obviously.
You
I
don't
know if
know?
she's in love with me now. I'm not
I
sure.
fell in love with him last night.
I mean,
You're right, you're honest.
she has to love you now. You have 5 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
She
She
does it
loved
up.
you at least 5 times.
she's required to stay at least
Four
for
He
a
is
while.
required.
For a little bit.
That's
She loved
it.
you 4 times.
Yeah, absolutely. She did. She
Yeah.
did. You guys timed it right. It was great.
No, but
So yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, we have 4 kids ourselves, and I've only slept with my wife 4 times. It's kind of crazy, right?
Well,
4 times.
That'd be
That's
great.
amazing.
I have 2, so 2 for me.
Really? You only slept with your wife 2 times?
We have a lot of
That's
kids
how it works,
combined
right?
right here.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
there's a lot of kids.
Hey.
Yeah. Well,
I wanted to ask you guys too.
Yeah.
There's another product out that you guys that you have. Is it at Walmart?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Let's
Yeah,
talk.
Kyler,
Oh yeah,
sure.
there's a product out right now. I'm curious because we spoke about this a little while back when I had some questions for you, and they're kind of building blocks, right? So it's a drink.
It's another Better For You product, which is great.
Well, let's talk about it because I think that people need to know about it.
It's called Drink Blocks.
Okay.
It's hydration for kids that doubles as a building block toy. We have the patent on the connectability of the bottles, and no one can do it.
So the building block essentially is for the kids. I mean, that's right. That's so after it's empty, you get to build them, and you get to put them. See, that's
Second. W.
kind of like Legos in a sense, but
genius.
bigger.
Like
right?
Legos for bottles. Yeah.
That's genius.
Isn't
Now,
that
is it-
crazy? It wasn't my idea. So,
That's
Hey,
it was a
but
Madison's
you
idea.
help
but
a lot.
I
But you help a
I
lot.
did invest a lot of energy and time and
That's
money
it.
into it. So
Yeah,
that's
there
That's
we
what
go.
happens. And you got into Walmart and everything else too as well. So
Yeah.
congratulations on that.
Thank you.
As well. Yeah. I'd like to see one. I'd have to
Oh.
go to Walmart to check it out.
You're gonna have to go to Walmart to check it out.
you don't have any at your house.
Yeah, I do. I have a pallet showing at my house this week. Actually, you can come over.
Oh
and get
yeah,
some-
great.
Yeah,
Let's
I
have.
don't
a
want to tell you what
party
showed up
and
at my
let's
house
do
yesterday.
Yeah.
Boxes of some stuff.
Ooh.
Doesn't make sense for this podcast.
Heavy bag. Heavy bags. Tyson.
Oh
What
yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
but I mean like that's not health and wellness.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Those are good. Those are
Yeah,
good products,
but
though.
it's so-
Actually, it's
And
good for your brain.
sometimes, yeah,
It's good
right.
for your brain.
So brain function, right?
Yeah.
I think that's great. I think what it comes down to, which is brain function based. Woo products. Ric Flair.
Hey, we don't even have like
the one time. Anyways,
What happened?
I hate when I'm on a podcast and I get blown up. Just blown up.
It's
About
live.
It's
what?
always when
real.
you're busy. That's
It's
how
real.
everything
Yeah.
works.
It's real. Let's talk about who is on there right now since you're interrupting the podcast.
Let's FaceTime them. Just
Guitar
kidding.
players, business partners, old friends.
Let's
you know.
get
There
him.
we go.
Let's get him on a mic. Let's see how good the mic is if you get him on an
it's all
iPhone.
good.
Because I think I've seen it, Kyler. You guys are great when it comes down to that. Kyler is our guy.
The other Kyler.
He's the back. He's the back.
Oh, that
the other,
Kyler.
the first Kyler is in
supposed
the
to change
background.
his
You
name.
don't see.
That's the second Kyler.
He's backup.
Technically.
And we were gonna call this guy Kyga.
You
Is
can
that
call
what
me
it is?
Kyga.
That's his country name.
Kyga.
Kyga.
Kiger.
Kyga.
How
Kyger.
about Kager?
Yeah, Kyger.
Kyger.
Go get him, Kyger.
Yeah.
Go get him, Kyger.
It's actually
Is that
not
what
a
you say to the
bad vibe.
kids? That's good.
That's
I love
actually
that.
funny.
It's good.
What are we talking about?
We were
Tiger?
talking about products and
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
still wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah.
talk about products, but I think we've finalized your products in a sense there.
Oh, we got a lot of other things going.
Oh,
too.
do you? Oh,
I can add
well.
to the product side real quick for
Talk
Kyler
absolutely.
and his family. I feel like a bunch of people do a bunch of shit that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't make sense for them.
Okay.
Kyler and his family make the products that they come out with make so much sense for their family. It's authentic, and I think that's what's going to make it successful. Like that's my whole goal there. I think working with people that are authentic and believe in the product. Kyler and his family does that.
Absolutely,
There's a
100%
heart behind it.
agree with
It's
There's
that.
just an
a
idea to
real
make money.
reason behind these products.
Yeah, and it's the person behind the products,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And we like this guy a lot.
Yep.
He's
Oh,
just
man.
he's a great
Thank you.
person, and he's got a great family values and everything else, and integrity.
And you slept on the floor next to him in Las Vegas.
Yeah, we bonded. It was great.
No, I'm just kidding.
There was actually room on the bed. He should have just jumped
Yeah,
on.
you
I
should've.
should have, but you didn't invite me. So
Well,
considering that,
You just met him.
that's true. That's
it
true.
was-
I
it was
have
kinda
to,
new.
I didn't even shake my hand. So
Yeah, well,
it was.
it takes a lot to break these walls down.
Yeah. Oh boy. Right. We had a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah,
the
it was
Oki
good.
Foundation. It was wonderful.
It was.
It was
Right.
cool.
That was a good.
Yeah.
That was good. That was great.
Good people.
Yeah. Charity events are always great, and I always suggest to donate your time, right, as much as you can, and I feel like that kind of compels us to be the person that we are as better people.
Yep.
So that's one thing that we always talk about. I'd like to go and talk about some charity stuff. Do you have a charity? And
I don't have a charity,
involved?
but I don't have
involved in one.
a dedicated like registered charity. But before COVID, I've done a lot. Especially before COVID, I did a lot of charity work overseas.
Okay,
I built a school in India.
love that.
For a group called Effect.org, which is cool. We were able to raise money to build the whole thing, which is amazing. And then I've also done water. So I did a water project. I fixed wells and built wells, and still plan on doing a lot of that stuff after what I've seen. It's pretty wild.
Do you still have that in your life as far as giving? Is there still some stuff that you right?
Yeah, totally.
So what else have you been doing for the giving, being a giving tree? What are you doing?
I mean, I'm doing a lot of. I try to keep as involved as possible as many charitable things in my life, because that's what has meaning. You know, you can make money all day, but it just at the end of the day, it's kind of like it's kind of empty.
It is. I think it drives us. It drives our soul. You know.
Yeah.
It stimulates the soul.
I'm doing something for Giving Tuesday down here. I'm doing a show, kind of pro bono.
Awesome.
Cool.
And when is that show?
December 3rd.
Okay.
December 3rd here in Dana Point. You come out. I mean,
Absolutely.
y'all
Are you
should come
kidding
out.
me?
It'll be
Without
great.
a doubt. And Dana
It's a
Point
little
Harbor.
Christmas vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dana Point Harbor.
And who's involved with that? Is there somebody involved with that too as well?
I think you know her. I think you're asking me because you want to just say.
Aren't
it.
you going to like take photos with her after this?
Yeah. Are you
you're
coming
doing-
with us to this photo shoot?
I don't know. Did you invite me? This is a thing. You're assuming, you know.
No,
I
just
don't know about
come.
that.
I assume
Should I?
because you're family now.
Yeah.
I assume you just show up.
I
There's no
normally
invitation.
do.
You don't need an actual invitation.
I
Just
just
come.
knock on your door. You know. That's all
Yeah,
do.
I think she's going to be there today.
I think she is.
Yeah.
I think she is. Kristen
Samuelin,
The Samuelins. Yeah, they're wonderful. Do a lot of charity stuff too.
Or
As well.
it's for a magazine, I think, Orange County Parenting or something.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. And you got the kids involved in that too, right? They're gonna be taking pictures and doing all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be.
So it's kind of that like whole broad spectrum of everything that you're doing.
we just
outside
like
of
we
that.
just want to be a good light, man, to the world. You know, just be a good example and stick to those '90s vibes,
Yeah.
90s values. You know,
Yeah.
I like the 90s
I think it's changed so much.
And the fashion's coming back too.
right? Oh,
Yeah.
Have you seen those kids in
I'm
like
so
the
mad I
baggy
got rid of
pants
all
and
my
shit?
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I go to like the airport and all the kids are like
Jinko?
baggy
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
pants
like
and like
size 34s
and like
they're all
the belts that you like.
Jinko though.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my kids.
Yeah, the
wear
Dickies
those.
and stuff.
Yeah, they're
wow.
they're
What are
back
those
to
belts that the skating belts?
The
Yeah, the
like
ones
on
with
the
the
slider
metal
and
belts.
the-
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what they're
Kind
called.
of yeah. I forget
90s
what they're
parenting
called,
and
too.
90s fashion are back.
Yeah, all of our kids
Yeah,
wear
Jinkos,
those pants.
right?
Yep.
You see, like the girls can wear like basically like little tiny tops too to high school. It's weird. I'm like, I couldn't wear that thin.
I don't
of
go
a
to high
strap.
schools yet. My kids are.
Well, I have a high schooler, so
3
I
and
like
6.
draw kids off, and I'm like, they're in
Stacy
these
sees the high
tiny
school
little,
kids.
almost like sports bras.
It is
And I was
pretty
like,
wild,
what?
man.
You could show your belly.
The things
now?
kids show up to school, and
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous about that.
It's crazy.
The 3 girls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, without a doubt. I don't know what they're feeding the kids these days, but the kids, the
The
boys look
girls
a lot
look so
bigger,
much older.
stronger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right?
The girls
14-year-olds
now
look like 18-year-olds now.
like so
Kind of interesting.
fancy.
Yeah.
They have like
What
all
is this
the
doing to
good
my brain
makeup,
right
good
now?
hair.
It gives you energy. It really
it's
gives you
not.
energy.
It's different energy, bro.
It's like a
Right.
good energy.
What is it
So,
doing to my
okay,
brain?
so
good
let's talk
feeling.
about this real
Oh,
quick.
it's got
There's
mushrooms
there's a
in it, that's
mushroom
why.
blend in this.
It's,
okay?
it's like
But it's like
making my brain
natural.
go like this.
Oh yeah. But
It's
it
full
feels
stage,
good,
right?
right?
I think that's what it's supposed to do, but there's no crash. Herbal mushroom blends by
Yeah.
Woo.
Woo's a good energy
Complimented
drink.
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. We appreciate you
And
guys
So's.
so much. And So's. Thank you,
And
So's.
Michael Taylor
And Michael Taylor. And everybody
Wow.
involved, the whole
Yeah,
family, and the
whole
whole
fam.
team.
and Adam Wilkes.
And Adam Wilkes. Get your woo.
Woo! That's how I'm feeling right now.
Oh, that's good. That's gonna be a good clip right there.
Yeah. Woo! Let's do it twice.
You gotta do
You
it.
gotta get the label out.
I actually don't even want to.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't even want to say woo, but I want to say woo. You know.
Yeah.
Woo. Woo. Woo.
That was-
Sorry about that. Ooh.
You ruined
it. Ooh.
walking around Las Vegas with Ric Flair, hearing people say "woo" every 5 seconds. I can't imagine being him. It's gotta get
absolutely.
annoying.
I mean, absolutely, without a doubt.
It's like
Everybody's telling him
everyone's
that.
just yelling "woo" at him all the time.
Yeah, but he still says woo.
Yeah, he loves it.
He throws woo out there a
He
lot.
loves it.
It's good.
It's part of him.
It is
Yeah.
a part of him. He even throws it during dinner.
Kyler needs a catchphrase.
Gagger.
I'll come up with something.
Kiger.
I got
Oh,
one
my
coming
hair.
up real soon with a new song, but you'll have to wait for
Oh
that.
yeah.
The new song.
You can play it on like this.
I I'm not gonna play it. Not this time.
Do it.
I would love
No,
to
don't
hear.
do it.
I would love to hear something.
Okay.
Can you play something?
Well,
for
you put
us?
it like a 5-second clip on the.
Yeah, that'd be great if for the 5 second clip.
Oh!
Was that your ringtone?
Was that did that blow something over there?
Somebody calling you?
Here you go. Oh yeah,
I like it.
Sounds like it's gonna be good, huh?
sounds like a hit.
Guess you'll have to wait.
I
Little
like it.
teaser.
Oh,
I
dude.
Got
like
the
it.
teaser. I like it. I like it.
You
This one's cool too, but you'll have to wait for this one too.
Clip the chorus.
I feel like I'm
Oh, I
on
like
board.
this one.
Oh, that's not something fun, huh? That's
Yeah.
too bad. You'll have to wait.
Oh,
I like it.
brutal,
I like
man.
it.
I like that. I like that.
Wait, November what?
I don't know when that one's coming out, but the one before that's November 29th.
All right.
Okay.
Day after his
Spotify,
birthday.
Apple
Hey,
Music.
that's a
Day
good
after his
day.
birthday.
Day after my birthday.
Yeah.
You gotta send it to
I
me. Can
planned that.
you send that
Yeah.
to me?
It's already your birthday.
You did. Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
41.
bro.
Damn.
41.
That's actually insane, man. 41 years old.
I
I
enjoy
know.
it. I
I
enjoy
think
getting
this-
older because I feel so young,
That's good.
and I love that. And my wife keeps me young. She gives me supplements, which is great.
Every
I don't
more.
ask her what type of supplements. She just gives them to me, so I have no idea. She can poison me at any time. Honestly, she can.
Did 40 freak you out at
You're
all?
still alive, so
I'm still alive.
It's
to
not
this
Do it?
day.
Did 40 freak you out at all? I
No, actually, I loved it. I felt compelled.
feel like I'm gonna freak out when I turn 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know. I think it's just a number these
37
days.
was weird
That's
for
how I
me.
feel. I feel like
38 was
I
fine.
feel it's what you feel internal. And for me, of course, I need to start working out and getting a little more fit, which is great. So it's going to help me out, feel a little bit younger. But I feel like I'm in my 20s.
You look young.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate it.
I feel like I'm 6.
Yeah, me too.
So
Me too.
That's great.
yeah, I feel like it's for sure.
You feel
Feel
like,
like I'm
you're six.
six.
But
You hang out
we've
with your
had
kids.
We've had
and
kids for a
you
long
feel like
time
you're 6.
now.
That's
Yeah.
I
great.
think I just
You
had my
probably
bar
have
mitzvah.
fun with your kids. I think
yeah, we
really
do. We have a lot of fun.
Right?
You should see how much fun we have. It's so
No,
much
I know
fun.
you guys have so much
Having
fun.
fun
and
with kids.
Yeah, when
seen
you
guys.
pocket
guys-
called them yesterday, we heard.
Oh, yeah,
how
by
much
the
Oh
way-
fun
yeah,
having.
by the way, you pocket called me yesterday.
What was I doing?
You were
You were
playing
in
at
the
the
grass.
park.
You were playing still on the grass after 2 hours of me talking to you before that on the grass. You were still on the grass.
What?
You were talking about the lovely grass.
You were like, this grass, the butterflies are just beautiful up here. You were in
that's
your own world. It
hilarious.
was wonderful.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but we were actually in the pre-podcast yesterday, and
That
we
was
heard
an
it.
interesting pre-podcast.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was cool.
I
What
thought it was
happened?
cool.
I mean, we were like testing mics, and then like 100 people walked in, and we ended up like interviewing random people.
I like
and-
the-
We
I-
should
yeah,
do
I like the
some
open
not
door.
Fridays.
right
Yeah,
Because
open door
that was kinda
policy.
fun.
yeah. I mean,
That's how I feel.
yeah, it was good. It was a good test.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah,
a good test.
it was good.
Good testing grounds.
I liked it.
Thanks, Kyler.
John.
Kyler won in the background.
He's
Was-
Kyler too.
Kyler too.
Technically,
I think he's
Kyler
Kyler
one.
too.
No, it has to be age wise. This is what we have to
Yeah.
talk about, right?
Let's use Kyler
So
one.
who came first? Kyler
did.
won.
Kai guy.
Kai guy.
Or Kai guy.
You guys need to see this other Kyler. He's wonderful too in the background. He's doing amazing things back here. He's a great team member, and just a little shout out to Kyler. Zill Media, you're
Yeah,
welcome.
they crush it.
Without a doubt, they're crushing it. Crushing it.
So I mean, should we talk about like health routines and what
Yeah,
what you kind of
that's-
recommended for Kyler yesterday?
Without a doubt. I mean, here's the deal.
For his hip?
Yeah. So he's a runner, and we spoke about that yesterday. At the shop. And
I've ran.
You
Yeah.
ran. You ran, right?
Yeah, I've ran.
And so I'm curious now. I mean, was that your normal routine for just being a runner? I know you were a skier too back in the day.
I was a skier. I'm not a runner. Don't tell people that.
You told me you
I was
could
like,
run.
are you running those boots? Is
Don't-
that what you're running?
he only wears boots
I'm
Yeah,
not
the
a
cowboy
runner. I've
boots.
ran, and I walk uphill on treadmill at the gym.
and stair climber.
Or
I
at
do
your
stair
house in your
climber.
living room.
Yeah, actually, yeah, too.
Right?
Right, currently.
Did you
yeah.
build your sauna?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it was
yesterday.
good last night. Check
Built the
it out.
sauna yesterday. If we're talking about health routines,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of the things that I do is I do sauna. I like to do sauna, cold plunge, steam room. I
And
just
like
I
cycle
love
it.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I think that breathing is so important, and to be honest with you, that's the time I get to breathe. Is
I love that.
during that.
Yeah, you can't bring your
Little
kids in
routine.
a sauna and a cold plunge. So
Yeah.
Right.
you have some
I
time
take
to
my
And just
to
kids.
chill.
right?
You
I
do?
mean,
You bring
literally,
your
you
kids
guys.
in
I
a
just
sauna?
took my
Yeah.
first big breath
My
today.
daughter
Just
does.
now.
Yeah.
I just noticed. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
that's
that.
good.
Yeah, how is it? You feel good?
It felt
Oh,
great.
I gotta do that too.
In through the nose, out through the mouth.
Yeah.
Feels
Wait, you
good.
take your kids in saunas
Yeah.
when they were little?
No.
Not like little.
No.
Like
No.
9, My 9-year-old
Yeah.
does sauna.
Cambria
infrared
will like
sauna.
7.
She likes that.
I've taken her
Oh,
since
did
she
you?
was
She
like
started-
7.
What would be
But
the,
not
what would be
long.
wrong with that? Is there something wrong with that?
I don't know. I at Lifetime, some guy tried to bring his kid in there, and they got really mad at him.
Yeah, because their liability.
Well,
I
and
think
because
the
he had to walk through
liability
the men's
portion of
restroom. You know, their men's. You know.
No, they have family restrooms.
Okay.
that go
They
there.
got family locker
Oh,
rooms.
they
yeah.
do? Okay.
Family locker rooms too.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just
They got
worried.
it
No,
all
I think
dialed
that's
in
just
over there.
liability for them, but it's not a bad thing. I wouldn't put a kid in there for like a half an hour.
No,
I wouldn't put me in
no,
there for half an hour.
I would.
That's like 20,
minutes.
30 minutes
So-
is actually really good.
I love infrared saunas for me. That's me personally, right? There's steam saunas, dry saunas out there. What do you like the best? I mean,
Steam.
Steam.
Yeah,
Okay.
steam
Did you,
for sure.
is that the one that you have at your house? Is a steam? or
No,
is
I
that
have an infrared.
Okay.
sauna.
And I love the black. God, the black looks great.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool little
It
vibe.
is. And Jason, how about you, buddy?
Cold plunge.
Cold plunge.
Cold plunge and sauna.
And what type of sauna do you like?
The one at Lifetime.
Okay, so steam sauna,
I don't
dry
know. It's
sauna.
the dry sauna.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard.
But
to
hey, the
breathe
cold plunge at my
sometimes,
house, it was great.
Yeah.
It's great. But then you get to a point where you're like, if you're not doing it every day and you stop for a little bit,
Yeah.
it's hard to get
You know,
back
the
into
hardest
it.
thing about those cold plunges is
Cleaning
the
them?
cleaning them.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. You
Yeah.
know what? Hey, anybody out there that cleans,
Don't tell them my idea.
just kidding. Join us on this
Just
and
kidding.
sit down, and we'll come up with just
An idea
the
how to
greatest
clean cold
idea
plunges.
possible.
Or like a
no, but
person that
honestly
does
though,
that.
there
Yeah.
needs to be
Smart.
someone to clean cold plunges. And I've made phone calls, so many phone calls out there when it comes down to it, and
called
I
pool
can't find
cleaner.
anybody.
No,
So
they won't do
if you're
it.
out there, please contact us.
Well, that's why I don't have one.
Let me
because
know. I
don't
need
like
like cold
changing the
plunge
water
You know.
and stuff.
cleaned, huh?
I have this thing that like it's like a vacuum that you put in the water. It
Yeah.
sucks out the water
It's
with
so
the hose.
annoying.
It's
See,
pretty
what I
bad.
like to
mean,
do
it
is I like
filters
to
it
just
out.
get in the river off the glacier. That's what I did.
Oh well,
Now you live in
that's
San
That's
Clemente.
the most natural.
Yeah.
Right?
I live in
Come
San
on.
Clemente now, so
We
don't
can't
tell
do
anybody
gla-
that.
Yeah.
Even though it's on the podcast.
Yeah,
now,
we
that's
turn
fine.
off
They're not
our
gonna
solar
find
at
you.
night or at midnight.
They do actually.
They
Trust me.
will,
They
yeah.
do.
Oh shit.
There's crazy
They
people
always
out
have.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Well, don't you talk about living in San Clemente now on your Instagram?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I didn't break the news.
It doesn't
San
matter.
Clemente's pretty big though,
It is. That it is.
but
Yeah.
we can find
We
you
can't
there.
pinpoint you,
Yeah.
but San Clemente's cool. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good town. Do you like it better than Utah, California? Meaning,
Oh yeah, I mean that's why we're back.
is that the only reason?
It's too cold there.
It's too cold.
It's too cold. It's not good for your health.
Cold weather.
We'll call
It's really
it
not.
not
Do you-
I don't like cold weather
Do you
either.
miss the
But
recreational? Do you miss the skiing or anything like that, or do you just want to?
I'm in a
like the
different
winter
age
solstice
now.
thing? Yeah.
I can't do what I used to.
You
Go to
don't
Big
miss
Bear here.
shoveling your driveway?
Yeah, no, I definitely don't miss that, man. And I had the worst. I don't know what the way that my house sat. I had the worst like drifts in my yard, in my front yard. So I'd get like 4 feet of snow behind my trucks.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
That's hard times just to get from point A to
hard
Cold
times,
weather sucks.
right? Yeah,
I don't like cold weather.
especially
No,
I mean,
vacationing in it is fun. And
yeah,
then you're, like,
I
happy
think
to leave.
definitely.
Yeah.
I feel that. But just
I don't know.
vacay. Just vacay. Like,
They
Why haven't we
changed around,
golfed?
right?
We got to go. I'm golfing
Recently?
tonight.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
no.
that's
So
right.
I'm going with my family.
Okay,
We're
that's
going glow golfing at the Monarch. You want to go bring your kids and go glow golfing?
that sounds.
How do
Which
you?
one?
What do you mean bring my kids?
It's a kids thing
Where?
at Monarch.
For
Thanks
what?
Thanks for the invite.
What do they do?
Well,
Jason.
my mom.
Just
My
Jason,
mom.
I have kids too.
I know. You guys should come too. You guys should come too.
I can't.
My mom
I can't go.
texted me. She's like,
He
hey.
does this all the time. He puts himself in
I mean,
this
the answer
corner.
is yes, but I have
Last
5
minute?
kids. So how do you do that?
I'll try to get a link. We'll register it. It's at 5:30. What time is it?
Your family is so into everything. I feel like
It's
you're
so
just
right.
so.
They're so
I
family
feel like you're
oriented.
dialed in. He's just dialed in Orange County. I mean, it's his like he's like so.
You know what?
You're like Mr. OC. We should call you Mr. OC.
I'm not
you know
saying
what?
shit.
The beauty of it is, right, is that they're his whole family, because he has brothers and he's got sister, and then he has also just mom.
I don't
We're-
even know
we're
Sam
a
that
close
well. I don't know
family.
Sam
Close
that well, but
family.
I wanted to punch him so bad yesterday.
Why?
Did you see his Instagram?
No, I
What?
didn't check it out. What happened?
Just he just
Let's talk about
he's
this.
just
Sam.
in his
Let's talk about
backyard
this.
like punching this
Oh,
guy's.
yeah,
he's
yesterday
like
we
shadow.
saw-
Oh,
Honestly, though,
boxing.
you should see his business partner do it. That was funnier.
Oh,
I thought it was great.
Shit was
You know, I
funny.
mean,
Sam, if
yeah,
you're
he's
listening to
keeping
this, don't
active.
take offense to this, but I'm gonna fight you next time I see you.
Maybe you should go to his house and
Sam's
box
a
with him.
lover.
Let's do a
Sam's a
box-
lover.
Yeah,
Sam is a
he
lover. I
is.
absolutely love the guy, and he's such a great entrepreneur. And
Yeah,
he's,
yeah.
he's just his focus is constant. So he wants to.
He's
do
a mover,
fitness.
man.
He's a mover and a shaker. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the really, and that's
There's
it,
gotta be
basically
more of
it's
him.
in your loins and
that
in
we
your
don't know
blood.
It's in our
I mean,
it's in our-
with
it's in our
dad and
blood.
with mom too as well. I mean, everybody.
They're just doers.
They're doers.
doers.
They're just
And
doers,
They're
man.
happy, and it's not satisfaction. It's content.
Yeah. I'm super grateful to be your partner, man, in this
Thank
project.
you, man. You too.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
That's gonna be
It's
great.
gonna be really good.
Well, it's the good people
Working with
around,
good
you know?
people, that's what it's about.
And this is what
Never
this is
once
what
have
it's
I
all
ever
about.
felt. Sorry to cut you off.
No,
man.
no,
Gosh,
no,
that's
no,
because I
gosh, man.
couldn't. Yeah, I didn't have my headphones on.
You need headphones.
It's super nice to work with somebody that you just automatically know you're not gonna have problems.
I absolutely agree.
You know?
100%. I mean, especially with
appreciate
this
that.
guy.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this guy. We've known each other for a long time. We
Yep,
talked
very
about
long
it in
time.
the pre-podcast yesterday, but always loved this guy. He's always brought me around just different situations too, business-wise, branding, suggestions, stuff like that too. And I don't know. I trust the guy with my life. You know,
I
he's a
appreciate
brother.
that.
Yeah,
That's
he's a
good.
brother. He's a brother.
I
And
love
so-
this. This is
I
great.
kinda
Keep
Yeah,
going.
it's
I kinda
it's
trust
it's
Keep
him.
going.
keep
Keep
going.
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 A little shuffle.
This is good.
So
I
when's
like
your
that
next-
corner over
When's
here?
your
Hey,
next
that's a good
session, bro?
corner
When's your
over
next session?
Which one?
With Garrett.
With Garrett? I don't know. He's gonna let me know. Openings.
Before we go to Hawaii. Speaking of, we're going to Hawaii next week, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you guys are going together,
Two
right?
different islands.
Well, no,
so.
two different
Two
islands.
different islands,
which
but I
is
guess they're
funny.
gonna fly over.
I guess we're going to
Island?
Kauai for a day, and we're
must
going to
really
hang
like
out with
you.
the Fisher crew.
They
You
must
should.
really like you.
Which is so weird. It's
know,
literally
he's
the
gonna take a
exact
little
same
plane
time.
hop.
Because we're going away from our kids and then bringing it to your kids.
Where are you
which is
staying?
Great.
Don't tell anybody if-
We're staying at the Westin.
Wait, are you not bringing your kids?
No, just Stacy and I.
No.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
easier. Then.
we're leaving the kids with the cats.
I mean, our kids are like old. It's really not that
You sure you
hard.
want to drive all the way to the airport and fly over? That's crazy.
it is, and I want to see Kauai.
Kauai's awesome.
I know, and I want to.
And
do
if
some
you're
hikes
gonna
and
go,
stuff,
if
too.
you're gonna go, maybe we just go on the day that we do the hike because we have to shoot a campaign in the middle of the hike, so that's gonna be weird for you. But
I'll hold the
Garrett
camera.
will hop in.
I'll
Yeah,
hold
you wanna hold the camera?
I'll hold
Come
the
on.
camera.
What is
It'd
it
be
for?
great.
Can you
it's for
say?
Bluey.
Bluey?
Yeah.
Bluey? That's cool.
Yeah, we get campaigns like that all the time
That's
for
dope.
like
And explain what Bluey is. For
Bluey is
people
like
that don't
a
know.
it's like the
a
best TV
kids
show ever.
TV show.
Do you not know what it is?
But they
No,
have
I don't.
products as well. So
Yeah.
I knew that by
Disney.
your question.
it's really we get contracted by these toy companies all the time. You know, especially during Christmas time, to shoot for their new products.
Yeah.
I know Blue's Clues.
No, Bluey's massive.
No. Bluey, your
Blue's
daughter
Clues is not even the
watched
same
Bluey.
category as
Yeah.
Bluey.
Is that
Yeah,
like
Kyler
super
over
old
there
It
Blue's
knows
is
what
blue. It's the
Bluey
same
is.
like color.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Blue, you guys remember Blue's Clues?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, Blue's Clues is old.
Has nothing to do with that.
How about Dora the Explorer?
Oh,
You like Dora?
absolutely. Dora?
Yeah,
Oh, my
our
God.
first son actually could count to 10 in Spanish before English.
Wonderful.
How old
Wow.
was he?
Yep.
He was like one. Like
You can
he
count
was
at one?
insane.
Yeah. Oh, no, it was crazy. I mean, this kid was
the
like
kid
a little
was
prodigy.
rookie DVD players at like 6 months old.
6 months he was crawling with a
Like,
with
no
a little
joke.
DVD and he was putting in the DVD player. Crawl up and put it in, pop it in, press play, and then walk back and
Not walk. He
not
wasn't
walk.
walking
I
at
mean
6
crawl
months.
and then crawl back.
Yeah, I
and
love
sit.
that.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys are going to Maui the same week. That's crazy.
That
Isn't
is
it
weird.
13th to the 19th?
The exact
Right?
same
The exact
dates too.
same. Yeah, and you know.
I'm leaving the 13th too. We're all gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but you're not
right.
coming to Hawaii.
Let's talk about where you're going, brother.
I'm going to Dallas, Texas.
And why are you going to Dallas,
He sounded
Texas?
so much more sad.
right here. This is why. Mike Tyson
I love that.
beating up Kyler's friend, Jake Paul.
Oh my goodness.
What do you
It's
think's
be
gonna
a fight
happen
to
in
the
that
finish.
fight for real?
I
Like,
think Mike
yeah.
Tyson's going to win.
So do I.
I mean,
And I'm
bro,
saying this on camera, so you better win. But
I have a good feeling about.
I
Mike.
think he is.
Uncle
I mean,
Mike's gonna
Jake's a badass. and
Yeah.
he
Jake's a
definitely-
real dog
he
for
is.
sure.
But Mike Tyson's
Mike
Mike
is
Tyson.
he's a really like a ball of scary energy.
Well, you just
Yeah.
want to see him angry, and I've seen him like angry. Just looking in his eyes when he was pissed off, like I'm worried for Jake.
I
Like
I
he's
mean,
scared.
the way
definitely is
that
gonna be-
Anderson Silva was with Jake, that fight scared me for Jake.
Yeah, and Anderson Silva is
He's a
not
dog.
as mean as Mike
Not
Tyson.
even, yeah.
Not at
in a
all.
ring,
right.
in a boxing ring.
I don't know. I just think that the bloodline himself, and since he was a kid, boxing is just
Well, and he
him,
looks
you know?
ridiculous.
Oh, he's in such good shape.
Yeah,
You know, and I got to give it up to Raphael too.
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
great.
for holding his mitts, man. I mean, he is just they just have such a great team.
Yeah.
over there. You know, shout
and
out
he's
to you
locked
guys,
in.
man.
He's excited about it. So
Absolutely, and I think he's ready. I think that's going to be. I think it's going to be great to see it.
yeah,
I think
you know.
here's the thing. I think even though he's like 60,
50,
I think
58.
50,
Come on,
whatever.
don't age.
I think his legacy's on the line.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's willing to do it, but he's not willing to like.
No,
lose.
he's not. He does not.
He's not willing to lose.
He's not going to
let
lose.
Jake, Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
but
I
I'm
mean, it's
I'm.
But
I got to
Jake-
be honest. I have to be honest. I'm rooting for Jake.
Yeah.
Jake's like
Well, Jake's a buddy of
Well.
yours. I can see that.
Yeah.
you know. But again,
I'm rooting
I
for
want
Mike.
you know, yeah. It's
Let's
going
bet
to
on
be-
it.
Let's bet on it. I love that.
I don't.
No,
I just kind of want to watch the fight. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
need to bet on anything.
Well,
I don't-
we got a Jake fan here.
It's
okay,
not-
And then we got a Tyson fan here.
I mean, we
relationships. Relationship wise.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's not even past fans. It's not even fans.
I do want to
think
hang out with Mike
relationship.
Tyson,
It's
though, I'll be
absolutely
honest.
relationship.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
great. He's a great
Yeah.
guy.
I feel like to hang out with Mike Tyson for a day would actually be really cool.
It
Can we
is.
please bring my kids? Does he still have his tiger?
I don't know.
No,
I don't think
no,
so.
He's got pigeons. He's got a
Yeah.
lot of pigeons, rolling pigeons.
Yeah.
They're really great. Yeah. So you can maybe
That's not
you
as
can maybe
exciting
pet
to
a
me.
pigeon.
Pigeons aren't exciting.
Yeah.
I
Well,
want
sometimes for kids you can. You
the
know,
tiger's cool.
Tiger's really cool.
No
You know,
tiger
back
anymore,
in the day, huh?
I mean,
Seeing those pictures.
our new
of him with
commercial
those
that's about to
tigers.
drop is all tiger related.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
You guys got the tigers in the commercial.
Yeah, but
That's
he has
gonna be a fun one.
Whatever happened to his tiger?
I mean, he probably grew out of it. He was over it.
He's like, I don't need the
He's like,
tiger
I got kids
anymore.
now. I don't need a tiger.
Right, and can you? Hey, he had 2 tigers. Can you imagine the
and
fights?
wait. It's probably not good to have a
that how you
tiger with
feel?
kids.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Right?
Get a liger.
Yeah,
a liger would have been much better,
Yeah.
right?
like pigeons are safer with kids. For sure.
Yeah, pigeons are safer.
I think lions are much safer, right? The tiger,
Yeah, probably not. No.
probably not.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a fun.
It's
trip.
gonna be a great combative situation. The 2 guys are hungry, especially for a young guy meeting a legend in the ring.
Well, they're gonna eat. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
After that fight,
boy.
they're gonna eat.
They're gonna. Have some,
They're gonna eat well.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna eat well.
My
and,
goodness.
it's gonna be worth it.
Yep. And then for the next go around too, and hopefully we see some excitement with Mike, and what's going to be going on for the future too.
Yeah. Who knows? Who
'Cause,
knows?
Yeah, who knows?
You never know.
I hope
knows?
you make a lot of money, brother, from this.
We got to sell a lot of product.
There's some great
No, just kidding.
branding and products out
We
there.
will. And that's another thing with
Tyson.
Mike. Like he's authentic to his products. Like that's the key. Like he loves all this alternative product stuff.
And again, talking about the team,
Yeah.
talking about the background of everybody too. I work with the team as well.
Yeah.
Love these guys. They're wonderful people, and like we talked about, it's all about synergy, and it's all about timing, and it's all about everything that's coming together. And they're very creative. All of you guys are so creative.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Dude, I'm excited for you to
be
work
good.
with their team. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Garrett's already
I
helping
think
out
it's-
a
I know,
lot of their
it's
team.
wild.
And
And that was new. That's on a new relationship, right? That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
new relationship. Like I said, this cat's been bringing me around different places, and so we had an opportunity.
You and Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
For what?
Garrett started working with you and Mike Tyson
Oh,
like
yeah.
the same time.
And champs
go.
wise and stuff.
Right?
And
I mean, you guys
feel?
like hung out in Vegas.
Pretty
it was like
cool.
the second time.
yeah, it was almost like
Yeah.
the same Vegas type of.
And now
vibes.
he's rubbing your groin.
It was wild.
We're
dude, I'll be
enjoying
honest.
it. We're enjoying
With
it.
that said, though,
I was kidding.
All seriousness though,
yeah,
we really
enjoyed
enjoyed
it.
ourselves.
we had a
No,
great
no.
time.
Garrett, people really like what he does and his personality, and it meshes well quickly, which is good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like
Thank
there's
you.
like a
And then he adds
whole-
Stacy in, and it's even better.
I feel like there's
She's
like
a stronghold, man.
I was nervous last night. Honestly, they both of them took me to their little
Dungeon.
He's like
dungeon,
the
and I
boy
thought we were
dungeon.
getting into
Normally
some
I'm not
weird
there.
stuff.
Well, right when I
but-
got FaceTimed when in the red sauna, and I saw you in there, I'm like,
well,
oh,
you know,
you're
it's
in
funny
there.
because
You're ready to
normally the
go.
case it's the opposite. If I'm working on Jay, then Kyler's calling.
I'm
You know?
usually not.
yeah, right.
True.
I
I'm
mean, we've
usually
done that a
not
couple
there though,
times.
so you got extra care by me.
Oh.
You
being
did. You
there.
got some
Yeah.
extra TLC. Stacey was late coming back.
From yeah,
Just kidding. We were late.
I'm not late.
But hey, who's late? I mean, I'm never late. It doesn't.
today.
He's always late, Jason.
I'm always late, bro. Come on, let's go.
A late person
This is
always
so
marries
bad.
a person that's
It's-
on time.
yeah,
Like we've
yeah.
already
Speaking of late,
established
Yeah,
that.
Jeez.
Kyler's about to be late.
Maybe. Let's. Oh, my wife called me. She's probably nervous. Let's see what happens.
Let's talk to her.
Hopefully, are you in a good mood because you're on the podcast?
Let's go.
Oh, what's that?
Hi, what's up?
Are you coming right now? Because it sounds like you're at home.
I just got the girls. We just walked in the door. You're grabbing their dresses.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
And then, do I go over to that place at 3 that you sent me?
Yeah, you won't. No, don't go to that address. I got to figure out the address. But just come to Irvine. Come to your mom's, basically.
Sending address.
I'll send you an address before then. Love
Sending
you.
address. The wonderful couple.
Poor
Madison.
Madison has to handle all 5 kids by herself.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how she does that.
You know what? That's amazing.
My wife
It's
probably-
absolutely amazing.
I'm not gonna say anything. But 5 kids by herself.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's-
wild.
dude.
Madison
Well,
has
4's
a very,
gnarly,
very,
5's
very,
gnarly.
very, very unique motherly gift. Like
Yeah.
she's pretty. Like you're at an adult part. You're at a party. People bring their kids. My wife's in the other room with all the kids. With
That's
all the
cool.
adults. She's like very she's good.
Yeah, motherly.
Motherly.
Quite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
You got to be. It just takes a really. I mean, you got to be so selfless as a parent, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Already,
my
like,
gosh. I don't know
Like-
how Stacey.
Yeah,
does
same
it,
with
too.
my
It's the
wife
same
Katie.
thing,
Same thing. It's hard.
right? I mean,
Focus on kids all the time.
Giving it up to all women out there that have a lot of kids. I'm telling you, it's just it takes a lot. And
They're
it's a
they're
special
really built
person.
different,
There's
but
a
that also
special-
breaks them down a lot. And I really do believe that my wife needs what you provide.
and I will provide her with that.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody needs a little bit of relaxation time and a revamp.
Yeah,
In a
for
sense,
sure.
right? So I think that's just kind of revamping the nervous system.
Yeah.
Well, that's like everything's like seasons. Like she'll still be in like the season of literally like everything's like selfless. Like you don't, but you have to find the time to take care of yourself. That's what I didn't do. I didn't do up until just recently. I mean, my oldest is going to be 19. The youngest is 9. And I just really started doing that for myself, which I do wish I did it earlier. But it's like seasons.
Yeah.
Always seasons.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
what you
Without a
say.
doubt.
And like
How quick
now,
did you
like,
see
when he goes-
yourself bounce back?
pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And
like
you felt
once
better
you, like,
right away?
once you feel better, you're like, holy crap.
What,
you-
what do you
Like, I've
mean?
been
Like
missing
like
that.
after you
But she
reach that
quit drinking,
milestone?
She
Where,
quit doing like eating
So
crappy.
yeah,
everything.
talk about
Yeah.
your journey, Stacey, real quick too, because this
Well, yeah,
is
so
it's
about
great. It's-
like a year ago, I just decided to stop drinking alcohol.
oh,
I
weird.
started working out consistently, which is probably the first thing that I did. And then but the drinking every once in a while, it wasn't like all the time, but every once in a while. But then I would like cancel the workout. And then what did I eat? I ate shit that night and then I ate shit in the morning, like because like I just wanted to feel better. And I'm like, just eat whatever. And then I did like the sober like January, which I do pretty much every year. And I
Yeah.
usually do like in October. But I did the January one. And then I was like, I've done a couple times where I've gone a couple months. But then I was like, you know what? Like I'm just like feeling so
You're over
good.
it. Yeah.
I'm working out. Like I don't feel like crap. I don't have like days of trying to feel normal again. And I just was like, I don't think I need this anymore.
and as we
I,
know,
like, stopped,
Stacey
and I
enjoyed
don't
herself.
do anything
Oh
actually.
yeah, Stacey had fun.
Stacey had fun.
When I
And to
drank.
turn that fun
Yes, I
off.
did.
Yeah, there's other things
I
to have
did.
fun.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
No, it's
we don't mean that. She
not
just
like no.
enjoyed herself.
And here's the
Yeah.
crazy part. Hey,
I think
just,
okay.
right?
My thing was though, it did help with because I feel
Social
outside I
anxiety.
don't seem high strung, but I feel like I am high strung. Everybody
Yeah.
says I'm super mellow.
You're calm
but
as a cucumber. Girl.
I don't
know how you think that.
Internally, I think I'm like high strung and I'm always on. Like my mind is always on. And the one thing that alcohol did do was kind of shut that off for me. And it kind of mellowed me out is what I felt in the mind. But I'm finding like the different ways to do that without that. And it just feels
Yeah.
better. And
Everybody
it's
has a
more
vice, I think,
clarity.
right?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think it
Right.
was just, I was done with it. Like my dad, he drinks. My mom still drinks. Like, and then I look at them and I was like, well, I mean, they're not that healthy. So I'm going to be healthy. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is wild. And for her, of course, we live together, and I see her constantly. And she wasn't a drinker at home. She's a social drinker. So when she goes out, then she used to socially drink. But I've seen so much growth in you,
yeah.
and I just
Well, I think
I
that
love it.
too,
I
the
think it's
self-care
great.
thing, it comes down to that, to where it's like it really vamped that side of the things up.
Yeah.
Like it was like, okay, well, I do all this stuff health-wise, but the only thing was like the drinking that I felt like I was constantly like I would just combat what I was doing there, and then I would try the health stuff, but I feel like it really like uptook there.
Yeah.
And then the kids, I noticed
cool.
the difference like with the kids and my
Absolutely.
temperament and all that.
Your
But,
kids like
yeah.
you more,
I think it's pretty much the same. Like
Yeah.
they just notice that
but you weren't like high
like
strung
I
or
don't
like,
drink alcohol.
Yeah.
They just notice like that we don't drink alcohol.
which is
and,
probably a good thing for them. to
Yeah,
notice.
absolutely.
yeah, they're just like, oh, like yeah, like and then but now the younger ones, it's funny because they're like alcohol is bad, and I was like, I mean, it's not really bad, but I mean, it's not like
I
the
think
best
in
thing.
moderation for
My son tries
Yeah.
to
I mean,
take the
that's what-
tahini off my margaritas.
Oh boy,
Well,
little
yeah.
butter,
Little
little
Michael.
Michael.
That's why I like Hudson. Hudson
Yeah.
always would
He
be
likes
like,
the
beer.
tahini.
And
I've never
I'm
really
like, "No."
drank.
Yeah, Kyler's never.
Yeah,
Man.
so Kyler, right?
I never really
cool.
drank. It's kind of a lifestyle for me. You know,
I love
but-
that.
So I don't really know what you're talking about, but I do know that can ruin.
Yeah,
It can ruin
a lot of
lives for
things.
sure.
Absolutely.
That's all I know.
Yeah, we've definitely seen that.
I had jumped on the bandwagon with Stacy in January, and
We
we
liked
did that
really
drive.
good tequila.
Yeah,
That's
we
what we
were
liked.
we were yeah we loved high end tequila.
was
I
gonna
still
get
have a
some
tequila
up
bar at
there.
the house.
I'm like the
For
worst
everybody
country
that
music
comes over,
artist
you know?
ever. If
Filled
you
a
think about
ton
it.
of stuff.
No, have you seen the tequila bar here?
I know. I was like,
Oh,
wow.
the tequila with the mandala and everything.
Oh, yeah, it's
Come on,
great.
guys. No, but I jumped on the bandwagon too, and I was a sipper guy.
I remember.
You know, that's all I was it was
pretty
literally
much.
I was a sipper neat, and I was
Umbrellas. He loves umbrellas.
one sip at a time.
Little flowers.
I am telling you, man.
Dude, we go to dinner and you buy like the best tequilas. It would be great.
And but it was all about taste, and that's how I was, and it was like I was always dedicated.
But how about mezcal? How about a good
Oh,
mezcal?
mezcal's good.
Ooh,
I
hate
don't like mezcal. Yeah. Aaron Pauly
I know
sent us
nothing
one.
about it.
It's
Hey,
super
you probably
sweet.
say it right.
He's got the ombre.
How about a
one.
mezcal?
I don't know. The smoky. I just feel like I'm tasting liquid smoke, and I'm
love it.
drinking liquid smoke, man.
Dude, that smoking thing is one thing that I do not understand. How people can suck those things down every day.
Wait, smoking?
thing?
Oh, vapes?
Smoking, vapes, all
Oh,
that
no,
stuff.
I was talking about liquid
So
smoke.
bad for you.
Yeah.
It has to be so bad for
What
you.
about weed?
Oh, it's
I mean,
Yeah. What do
smoking
you think about
anything.
cannabis?
anything is
What's the
I
cannabis?
think I think all things in moderation.
I absolutely
in,
agree.
in my
Yeah.
opinion, cannabis for me has been a mind thing. How do I put this?
Put it, brother. Put it.
I believe it's really helped my life in a lot of ways, dealing with anxiety rather than getting on like Xanax or like something that's
Yep.
more.
That's Ric Flair's story. Got off Xanax.
I mean, that's a big deal when it comes down to prescription medication.
And I'm talking like the smallest amount, just to curb.
like a micro, almost like a little.
no,
small
some like
micro
Mike
base.
Tyson ear bites. That's what he like. That's what's good.
Yeah,
the
just
ear bites.
bite off a little
Did you just
piece.
bite off a little bit?
The mic bites.
It's the mic bite, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a little bit of the.
No, those things are great,
The
by the way.
Holyfield bite,
Yeah, it's great.
just to make it. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well,
Is that where we're ending it?
no.
Really?
No,
You want to
way.
end
Are
off
you
with
kidding
the
me? With a
brand
micro?
deal?
Yeah.
No.
The brand deal for Mike Bites.
No.
Well, so
I wasn't,
Mike bites.
I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't even plugging. I was just saying that's what it's a good edible.
No, it is.
Yeah.
it is. It,
It is good.
absolutely.
I like
I
the
don't
plug.
like it.
I think it's cool.
Was that a good
Let's
plug?
plug it again. Where's your camera? That one?
There's a lot of cameras.
Yeah.
Plug it.
Oh, there, right there. Go
I've
ahead.
already, no, you know
Plug
what?
it.
I plugged it. We're good. I
Put a
didn't mean
stamp
to
in it.
plug
Plug
it.
it.
I just like it.
I don't like anything cannabis.
Yeah, she was
can't do
never.
it.
Yeah, she's never a cannabis.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
she was a
tried
cannabis
like
person.
I think like I feel like most of my life, like every once in a while, I'll be like, oh yeah, okay. No.
You don't
I
know
think
how many
she's probably
stories
done
I've heard
twice.
about cannabis helping people get off alcohol and like saving
Oh
their
yeah.
lives.
Same with
Oh, yeah,
same with
I
mushrooms.
just
Yeah.
can't
It cures
do
people's
anything like
alcoholism.
that.
Yeah.
Right. Well, everybody's looking for an
Stacey Day
alternative.
cures.
You know, there
Yeah,
is,
that's
and that's what happens.
I
It's
can't
an
do any of
alternative,
that
A
stuff.
healthy alternative.
and
Yeah.
healthier
Yeah,
alternative.
yeah.
But I'm going to tell you this: Stacy doesn't do anything but work out in the natural stuff that she does and provides herself.
Dude,
And
know.
there's not a lot of people
working
like
out
that.
is also a medicinal.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's the
yeah.
healthy
Oh,
way.
essentially, it's the healthiest
without
way.
a
I've
doubt.
had
Sure.
people
Dopamine
literally
spikes,
look at me.
adrenal,
They're like, "You're not California sober," and I was like,
endorphins
"No,
too.
I'm like
I mean,
not
that's-
really even sober. I just don't do things."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the claiming of a sober, I don't know.
This is not-
Yeah, it's just it wasn't. It
It's
kind
just
of
like a
wasn't.
life. It's just turned into like a lifestyle. Like, it's just
Good
who
for
I
you.
am. It's not like.
I love it.
Yeah,
Right. But-
absolutely, without a doubt.
But I was always like gnarly about like prescriptions. Nothing against people that take them.
No,
I was like
no.
before all that. I would
Yeah.
drink alcohol, but I wouldn't take a prescription.
Yeah.
But then that's where I like kind of put it together to where I'm like, why do I make excuses for alcohol? It's literally poison.
Everybody that I know that's on Adderall is literally like, I'm telling you, like, I mean,
Backed up for days.
well, just they turn their life,
Dude, you know what's
Yeah.
funny? They
Adderall's
prescribe
not good
that
for you.
shit.
No.
They prescribe that shit to kids.
and and
I got
everybody,
prescribed that
And
when
no
I was a
problem.
kid.
I could go
everybody has this
tomorrow and
idea
get-
that if it's prescribed, you're good.
Yeah.
You
No.
know?
That's it.
Oh, it's good for you,
Right? No, 'cause a doctor
Sure.
prescribed
I could go tomorrow and get prescribed Adderall.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
or
Right.
anything.
so
Or anything at that.
Anything.
You know,
I'd be
that's-
like, I'm a little sad.
I have
They'd be like, "All right."
anxiety.
Yeah.
I have
I have
taken.
Adderall
pain.
gives you anxiety.
I've
Give me
taken
opioid-
two
opioids,
pills, two
opioids.
prescription pills in my life. Just two. One Vicodin, which when I
Oh,
was
when you got
at-
snips?
Yeah. Oh no, that was another one. I think that was a
I don't know. What
some
it was.
type of I think some type of.
What does
like,
getting snipped
numbing
mean?
it is.
Hydrocodone.
I got a vasectomy.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I closed the
4
door.
later, 5 later.
I
Yeah.
closed the door with 4 that I know about.
Well, it was supposed to be 3.
It was supposed to be 3, and then I had a vasectomy that was scheduled that got rescheduled.
And you had a baby.
In between the 2-week period, we had our little girl.
That's amazing.
Isn't that amazing? I love that.
it's the
I love talking about that because I think she's going to be the next president of the United States, something like
I do
that.
too.
She's a wonderful, wonderful little girl.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, he goes, I always do. I'd have a daughter. I was like,
I did. I
I
knew I
didn't know
had.
about that.
I knew I was going to have 2 girls in my life, when I was a kid, and I wanted to start off in the right direction too with something early.
Yeah.
So that Stacy and I got married very, very early, and I think you were 20, babe.
Oh
I
my
was 18.
gosh.
When we got married,
What happened?
I was 18.
Oh my goodness.
This
she
is
was
20
18.
22 minutes away. It's in Irvine. We're in Irvine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the traffic sucks.
There's
It
traffic.
took me forever to get here.
That is ridiculous.
I think Irvine's
After I
pretty
was
big,
rudely
isn't it?
interrupted by our
Kyler's
guest speaker.
text. Hey, you wanted to end it not on mic bites, but you want to end it with your directions?
That's crazy, dude. It takes like so long to get anywhere in this town, dude.
It is?
Well, it's not
No,
as bad as
right
LA.
now,
Better than
absolutely.
LA. Way
Wow.
better than
Friday.
LA.
Bro.
What time is it?
Right.
3:30?
I have no idea. We are.
My
we're at
wife is going to be
2:30 right now.
so late to this thing. She doesn't even know how late she
Hey,
is.
all right.
it's okay.
Well,
Well,
thank you for having me on, man.
Oh my gosh, thank you for coming.
Appreciate it, man.
appreciate
This
you.
is
it's been
great.
good. It's been good.
It
It
has
has
been
Heard a
good.
lot of
That's
nice
great.
things about everybody here.
Right?
It's been great. And even myself, it was great hearing nice things about myself.
Aw.
That was great.
Oh,
it was great, you know.
I appreciate you so much.
Mr. OC over there.
No, it was good. I think we'll get some.
Mr. OC.
You know, Kyler being the first official guest.
Yeah.
Right? The official.
Thanks, Kyler.
I appreciate you, Kyler, so much.
No problem.
Kyler's great.
And yeah, he is. He is great.
Your
Yeah, this
lateness
is
is
great.
just now going to make
I'll
him
see you
late.
next week.
I'm just kidding.
See you in Hawaii.
See you in Hawaii.
Wow.
Wow.
That's going to be great.
To be continued.
In the jungle.
In the
In
jungle.
the jungle.
Oh, yeah. We should do a podcast in the jungle.
Let's
I'm
do
down.
a podcast in the jungle. That'd be
I'll
cool.
bring my stuff. You
Let's
want?
do it.
Stuff?
Let's
We'll
do it.
put
Set
you
up
on the
shop.
phone.
I'll FaceTime
Kyler,
you
you're
from
coming.
Yeah.
Texas.
He's paying.
Ah.
Kyler. Ah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Adios.